They are trying every single thing that Donald Trump should not be the president of the United States. And now these reports, of course, they release that if Donald Trump is elected as a president of the United States, if he's elected, that the economy of US will crash and the inflation will go higher, the dollar will lose its value. I don't believe this, honestly. So let's take a deep dive into this. And the reports very clearly states that inflation would climb by 6% by 2026. So the researchers found this by 2028, the consumer price will get 20% higher, which again, I don't believe. So GDP, the broadest measure of economic growth, would be 2.8% lower than otherwise by the end of Trump's 4-year term, if he's elected. But from my side, what I think, of course, if you go back to the history when he was a president of the United States, these all reports, what they're showing, if you match to those 4 years, is absolutely garbage and wrong. And I don't believe that, because he will be one of the best presidents for the United States and he's a fit candidate as a president. So let's move forward. So the changes proposed by Donald Trump would cause a large inflation impulse and a significant loss of employment, particularly in manufacturing and agriculture in the U.S. economy. I'm going to explain to you in detail here. So adding that, in some cases, benefit would be conferred onto other economies. So bottom line, they are saying if he's elected as president, employment issue will come out. So particularly in manufacturing and agriculture, so significant loss of the employments. And on the other hand, Donald Trump is saying he will bring back the job. So it doesn't match. The reports doesn't match. I know a lot of people are saying negative and they will try to do much as possible just to have a bad effect and a negative effect on his voting area, because before the voting is finished, of course, they're trying to release the worst reports as possible. And these are the tactics, the nastiest tactics, of course, in politics, everyone is using nowadays since a long time. So when he comes, what I think, of course, the economy will become better. The wars will stop. No dead people. No, we are not losing billions and billions of dollars in wars. We're not going to lose that. No nuclear threats. The crime will go down. We'll get the jobs back, and the manufacturing will happen in the U.S. as it was happening at the time of Trump. And I think if this will happen in the United States, it will be more jobs every single day. So keep that in mind. So the next thing here is, so on the trade front, Trump has held tariffs as way to create a manufacturing resilience. So in the US, he has proposed 10 to 20% across the board tariff on all import, as well as on 60% tariff on goods from China. So if you remember at an event in Michigan last week, Trump praised tariff as the greatest thing ever invented. And I would honestly go with that. In Georgia this week, Trump said, "The word tariff is one of the most beautiful words I have ever heard," because he is master in putting tariffs to the foreign countries when it comes to import and export, because he knows how to do business and he's a businessman and he's thinking for the economy of US. And because he's trying to bring more and more money inside US, not to flush the money outside of US like how the Biden and Kamala they're doing. They are trying to flush the money out of US, just pumping into Ukraine and just making the situations worse. And the people of US who are paying tax, they're literally paying for the war in Ukraine and Russia. So it makes no sense. And Trump doesn't want this. He absolutely doesn't want this. So institute research finds that Trump's tariff and other plan would backfire, hurting manufacturing more than any sector. That means some factory workers, Trump says he's trying to help, but in reality, the reports are predicting that would honestly hurt them the most, losing jobs, less payments, less salaries, and all. I don't believe it's any. Anyways, again, the next is this is the biggest thing: Fed interference. So, if Donald Trump is elected as a president of the United States, he will interfere in directly with the power of Fed. Means Trump has indicated very clearly that he would try to exert direct power over Fed policy on interest rates. So he would change or he will reduce the interest rates, whatever he's trying to do, because that's okay. Here is the different part. Here's the different part. I would not agree with the Donald Trump here. Here, I would not agree with the Donald Trump. Here, I would not agree with the reports. Here, what I think, the stock market, on the other hand, if you see, of course, is one of the indicator for the economy of US. So when it comes to the interest rates and all, I think Donald Trump should leave it in Fed's hand. Let Fed handle these kind of stuff, but he can handle other stuff. But I think so if he try to really put his hand directly in Fed's policy, that things might get a little bit harsh and aggressive, and also on a negative side effect on the economy. This is what I think. I might be wrong, absolutely. So last month, Trump said he feels strongly that the president should have at least a say in there. Nothing that he has made a lot of money and was very successful. Trump later walked the comment back a bit, telling Bloomberg that the president certainly can be talking about the interest rate, but that doesn't mean I'm calling the shots. He's very clear, but he doesn't want to make a decision. He's indicating that he want to have an opinion. So that's okay if he's having an opinion. Fed can really think of that, but of course, Fed will not take that opinion so seriously just based upon the precedent, and they will really release or cut down the interest rate based just the precedent wants. They will do how the economy is acting, how the economy is running. Based on that, Fed will do. So overall, guys, these are the reports. They're trying that Trump will destroy the economy of US. He will make the people to lose jobs, and people will be frustrated. They will be losing jobs. The salary will go down. The taxes will go higher. The things will become expensive. The import-export will become harsh, aggressive, like it was in the past 4 years of Donald Trump when he put the tariffs to European Union and China and other countries around the world. So I think what he was doing exactly very, very good stuff, and I think he would do that again, and that would benefit US a lot. So that's the reason, one of the reason, of course, a lot of countries also, they were not messing up with United States, especially with Donald Trump, and also there were no wars at the time of Donald Trump. So what do you think? Let me know in the comment below, and I think so. Donald Trump is the best fit for the president, and this will be very, very interesting 4 years if he's elected as a president, and everything will change around the world, in the Middle East, in the Asia, in China, in Europe, especially in the United States. Everything will change down. And I think also the crime rate will go down, the economy will become better, and everything will go so smoothly that you will want his term to be extended. But unfortunately, of course, it's not possible. But we will enjoy these 4 years if he comes. And good luck. And let me know in the comment below what do you think of this video. And subscribe to the channel and like the video and turn on the notification bell and help me to grow this channel so I can make more and more videos for you guys to have this kind of news. Thank you, and see you in the next video.